Hi, Peter here from the Hidden Online Living YouTube channel, and welcome to this video where we are going to be discussing and comparing Crello and Canva. So essentially Crello versus Canva. What I want to do in this video is break down both of the platforms and describe and demonstrate some of the unique concepts of each, just to give you an idea of which platform would be best suited to you. Both have their pros and cons. Again, I'll be discussing with them throughout the video, and along with the different pricing points when you decide to upgrade from the free version if you want to do that to unlock extra features and so forth. So make sure to keep watching the whole way through this video, and I'll go over the processes of each platform, and we'll look further into which platform may be best suited for you for creating content so that you can really help scale up your business to the next level. So before we actually get into the video, if you are finding content like this to actually be helpful, make sure to drop a like on the video and also subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon to be updated whenever I release future videos, as I will be creating more videos on this here, comparing other platforms and showing you helpful guides and tips to really kind of demonstrate to you some of the processes that you can use and leverage to your own advantage so that you can really scale up your content and grow your business. Also, if you are looking for a clear and honest way to get started on your own online journey and want to figure out the steps in which to do so, make sure to check out the link below this video to find out more. Okay, so we'll get started, and we're first going to look at Crello. So you can actually find it if you come over to Crello.com. I've actually done a previous video on Crello. I've actually done a review and a demo showing you actually how to use the platform, and I've also done a similar video on Canva as well. So I will leave links in the description to those videos as well, so be sure to check them out as well if you want to know more about both of these platforms. So when you actually do come over to Crello, you can actually sign up for a free 14-day trial to the Pro account, but you can also have access to a fully free account as well that literally is more than enough to actually help you get started. So they've loads of tools and helpful guides and so forth here. So they have access to absolutely tons of really highly engaging templates that are really useful. And you can pretty much design templates based off your own preferences for social media, say Instagram, Pinterest. You can even have templates for blogging as well, for banners and so forth, so that you can use to place on the likes of your sidebars or even as content breaks in your blog posts. And you can even create likes of ebooks. You can even create covers for ebooks as well. So this here, like, it's pretty much all in one as a platform that literally you have pretty much everything that you need right here to help get you started. Now there are limitations in terms of the free account, similar to Canva. You do have access to tons of free templates that are more than enough to get you started, but if you really want to kind of take things to the next level and you want to have a bit more flexibility, if you do decide to opt into the paid or pro platforms on each, they will give you access to a lot more useful templates and features, so that at least that way then you can be a bit more creative and you have access to a lot more useful templates and so forth. It'll help you to increase your overall content and ideas. So you can also check out the pricing structure as well. So again, like I mentioned, they do have a free plan and you have access to over 10,000 graphics and animated templates, which ideally is more than enough to get started. And you have access to loads of stock images. You can use your own fonts and images. Again, there is more, but they're tied into the Pro platform, which here is only, if you pay yearly, is only $7.99 a month. If you decide to go for the monthly plan, it's only less than $10 a month, which is very affordable. And again, you have access to loads of unique templates, designs, animations, even videos. But ideally you'd want to maybe sign up for the yearly membership. Well, that's $7.99 a month, so you'd pay that all off in one go, and it'll pay for itself in the long run, especially when you get the chance to unlock all the unique features and have access to every template that's on the platform. So pretty much it's a no-brainer. But again, you don't have to do that straight away. The cool thing about both of these platforms is the fact is that you can get started with a free account. If you have zero budget and you're literally only starting out, you have more than enough here with these free accounts to help you get you on the right track. And then if at any point you feel like you want to upgrade, and when you get more familiar with the platform, then you can opt in to the pro versions. So at least it gives you that option. So once you've decided to sign up for a free account on Crello and you've entered into the members area, you'll be greeted with this screen here, and here straight away you have access to absolutely a gargantuan amount of templates, all based around different categories for different niches and so forth. So whatever content you're looking to create, you will find a template here pretty much for any niche available, and you'll find exactly what you need to actually help you get going. Whether you want to create images for Instagram stories, highlight covers, even videos, there's anything here pretty much to actually help you get started. You can set up posts, there's Facebook posts, there's Square video posts, again like I mentioned, Instagram video story templates with very useful animations so that you can use in your videos. You've also got access to full HD video templates as well that you can set up like with infographics, and again these are fully customizable too, so you can literally come in and edit the text and so forth, which is awesome. Again, even with the likes of the Facebook covers and templates and so forth, you also have the ability to animate certain features within the images, like say the text or certain banner segments and so forth, so that you can create highly engaging like GIF images or image animations. So you have pretty much access to a load of different stuff here. And again, I've covered all this in my previous video in the review, so be sure to check that out as I go more in depth with it. So again, make sure to check out the link in the description to find out more. So here you have access to like invoices, templates. You can even set up templates even for like presentations, again infographics, business cards, again like I mentioned, ebooks, even flyers and posters, again Pinterest graphics, blog banners, email headers, presentations, invitations, and even for resumes and CVs. There's tons of different things here that are really useful. So you can just check them out, take your time and just see what's there to offer. Again, here you can pretty much set your template up by whatever preference here at the top. So again, you can scroll through here and literally set up if you want to create a YouTube thumbnail, channel art, again animated logo, Facebook stories or Facebook covers. You can check out what other templates they have to offer. This here, you can kind of break it down more in depth by different categories. You can even save your own designs, as I've shown here. So any custom design that you create, you can literally save it on the platform, and you can come back at any point and literally just pick up where you left off, or take what you've already done and tweak it and just change it around to suit yourself. So you're pretty much, you're not restricted in that sense to what you actually want to do. So again, we're quickly just going to go in. I'm just going to quickly pick a template here, and we'll just show you briefly over the tools and features. So again, when you've opened up the editing window, once you've chosen your specific template, and you don't have to worry about the size or the dimensions, because Crello will do all that for you. It'll say Facebook post and it will give you the exact dimensions, so you don't have to worry about that when you go to export the images. So when you come over here, you'll see a list of all the templates. If you've actually used Canva has a very similar layout. They're very unique, but at the same time they're very similar. They both have access to paid content and free content. As you can see here, anything that's free, it'll literally say free on the template itself, or anything that's paid, it will have like a wee diamond shape on it, so that will require you to either upgrade to the 14-day free trial or to purchase the pro account. So again, you have access to different types of photos. Again, similar free versions, there's stock images, there's premium. You also have access to videos, again both free and paid, different types of backgrounds. Again, loads of really cool features. There's a lot here. Again, you have different types of animations that you can use with templates that are already readily available. But again, you have different mix of both paid and free. And again, you can find them all in different categories and niches to suit whatever content you're looking to create. Again, you can set up like free kind of like images, objects and so forth. You can set up frames, use different types of shapes. And then you can use like mask type images as well. And you can see here you can set them up by layer, bring forward, bring backward. You can even duplicate images as well if you so wish. And even if you want to, you can also animate an image. So you can click on the animate button and you can set a preference whether you want the piece that you're looking into to be animated from whatever direction. So again, you can play the animation and you can see there. And it's really cool for like an infographic, or just to kind of just play around with it and just have a bit of fun. It's totally up to yourself what you want to do. So again, you can add in your own text features. You have access to different style of fonts. Now you are limited on the free version to the type of fonts that you actually have, but you should actually have something here that is suitable to you. But again, if you are stuck, you can actually upload your own fonts as well, which is really good. So again, you have access to loads of different fonts and even free fonts online, and you should be able to upload them without too much hassle. So again, you can even put in different types of backgrounds. Again, there's paid versions here, so again, they do cost, say 99 cents per background. Or again, you'll get a lot more if you upgrade to the pro version. You can select patterns, you can select colours and so forth, so you can change the background. It's totally up to yourself what you actually want to do. So again, here you can see that there, you can change the background, so you're not restricted to pretty much what you want to do. So when you have an image that you actually want to save out, when you're ready to go, you can just click on the download button here at the top, and you can set it up even as a video file. If you've already done a few animations, you can set it up as an animated GIF image. There's JPEG, PNG and so forth. For this here, we'll just save it just as a PNG and just wait for it just to download. And again, now the file's downloaded, so we'll just find it in the folder that it's in. So we'll just have a quick look at it. Now the only thing is as well with this here, because there's certain other features like these here, these are masks, so unless you have something to place in that, within that mask, it'll show, like if you wanted to put this colour, it will do that. But if you were just to have the mask on its own, when you've exported the image, it won't show up on the image. So if you're looking to have that kind of design and stuff, it probably won't show up. You have to actually go about using the mask over an image, like an overlay, and have that embedded within it for it to show up. So as if you just export the image here, like it's showed here, those masks won't show up on the final image. So it's just something to be aware of when you're looking to get started on the platform. One of the cool features now as well, that when you actually have signed up to the platform as well, is that if you're an affiliate and you're literally starting out, you have pretty much easy access to literally get started with promoting the platform straight off the bat. So once you've actually signed up for a free account, you instantly get access to an affiliate account on the platform as well. So when you come in, you can have a look here and you can just go to refer and earn, and straight away then you have access to your own affiliate link that you can literally use to actually start promoting on the platform. And again, here you can see here, it tells you what your entitlements are and what you can expect to achieve for promoting the product as well. And again, you can share it on social media, Facebook, Twitter, whatever format you want to use, even through emails. And again, you can set up your different preferences, like your paid preferences and so forth. But you have easy access to this straight away, so you don't have to worry about having to wait for approval. You can literally just come in and you can just start promoting straight away, which is definitely a really cool thing if that's something you're looking to get into as well. So I definitely highly recommend using Crello if you're looking to get started, because it is a fantastic platform. Again, like as you can see here, there's tons of readily and usable templates. There's pretty much everything here that you would need to actually get started. Alright, so we're just going to move on now, and we're actually going to go and head over to Canva. So if you don't know what Canva is, Canva's been around quite a while, and it's one of the more popular platforms, and is one of the most popular and most recognized free to use platforms on the internet for content creation. So you can find it over at canva.com. And again, like Crello, they've also got a free version, but they also have a paid pro version as well that you can also look at. And again, the pricing structure is fairly similar from this here compared to Crello as well. They also do have an enterprise version, which is $27 a month, so it gives you access to everything that's on the pro account and gives you loads of other features. Again, they also have the free version, so if you are on a limited budget or no budget at all, the free version is more than enough to get started. If you feel like you want to upgrade and want to start creating higher quality images and content, again, you can look into creating or setting up the pro account, which is $8.99, or if you want to go for this other one, the enterprise version, which is €27, you can literally get started with that now. It does unlock pretty much everything it has to offer. It may be a little bit more on the expensive side, especially if you are on a limited budget, but again, when your business grows over time, you can literally use this here, and if you want to scale it up, then you can look into doing this here as well. So again, you can have a look here, and it gives you a list of all the features that's available to you, and again, you can try it for free if you want to as well. But again, when you decide to sign up, again, when you look at here, straight away you can see the similarities between it and Crello. It is a very, very similar style of interface, and it also has access to tons of really, really useful and highly engaging templates. Again, between the two platforms, they do have their own styles. They do have different styles of templates that isn't available on the other. Like what I mean by that is Crello has its own unique template styles, and so does Canva. Whatever's on one may not necessarily appear on the other, but again, they're all unique and it's totally usable regardless of whatever platform that you want to use. Ideally, what you can do as a beginner, if you're starting out and you're looking for ideas, you can set up accounts on both, and if you can't find a platform or find a template that you want to use on one platform, you can just log into your account on the other platform and find something on that that may be more suitable to you. So you have that freedom if you want to do that. But again, when you've signed up, the templates are also really readily available on Canva as well. As you can see here, you can also create ebooks, cards, resumes, Facebook posts. It has a lot of very similar setups to Crello as well. So you can see here as you scroll through, again you have access to loads of really cool templates. Again, it costs different categories and different niches. So like Crello, Canva also offers enough here that if you want to get started creating content in a specific area or your chosen niche, you will find enough here to really help you just at least get started. There's definitely loads here again, so you can see LinkedIn banners, there's Pinterest, pins. Canva is actually very, very good for creating pins for Pinterest. A lot of people do use Canva for this here because again, you can get access to loads of free accounts, but you can access a pin and create it in moments. But again, Crello also has similar features as well, so it's totally up to you which one you decide to actually use. And again, they both have access, like I mentioned, to different styles of designs, so you can jump back and forth between both and see if you can find something that's more suitable to your style or whatever you're interested in. So again, as you scroll through the pages, you can see what styles or templates are actually on offer, and there is a lot of them. So when you actually have decided on a particular template that you actually want to use, just actually click on one here and just open up the editor. Again, the likes of with Crello, as you can see here, as soon as you open it up, it has a very similar layout in terms of where everything is placed. Again, you can add in new pages. Even if you're creating new ebooks, you can add in different pages. I know that on the free account you can create ebooks, but you are limited to the amount of pages that you can actually have access to. You will need to upgrade to the pro account to be able to have unlimited use of adding new pages and so forth. But again, that's something that you can consider further down the line. Same with Crello. And if you want to get started, especially if you're trying to do lead generation where you're trying to capture email addresses and so forth, you can literally just create a simple 5 or 10 page ebook here on the platform, and that's more than enough to actually help you create that content that you need. And then, like I said, if you want to get involved with creating even ebooks, like full on stories or helpful guides or tutorial guides, you can literally create full ebooks on the platform as well, which is also awesome. And it at least it definitely gives you that leverage. So again, you have access to loads of different styles of photos, both free and paid. So as you can see here, it will tell you once you highlight over specific images, and it will tell you that they're free, and you can keep scrolling down and you can have a look at a lot more. Again, these ones here, most of them are actually free, but they do have a lot of paid content as well. So again, you would need to upgrade to the pro version in order to access them. Again, they've also got their own uses of elements, like say shapes, features. You can even create like your own grids and have your own grids styles on your images. Again, you have frames, masks, shapes, you have stickers. You can have different style of gradient style kind of shapes as well. You can even create charts if you're doing infographics, flow charts or whatever. Again, they have access to loads of different cool images as well that you can use. Again, say for your infographics, you can add in your own text, created headings, subheadings, and they have their own kind of fonts and styles that you can use. Again, like Crello, you have access to a load of free styles as well, so you can literally just work with what you actually have here. Again, you can see here there's some of them that are pro, so you actually have to upgrade. But on the likes of Crello, you do still need to be able to work within the boundaries of the platform. But again, when you look at the text here with Canva, there doesn't seem to be an option to upload fonts, whereas with Crello you actually can upload fonts. You don't have that limitation on the platform, so it's just something to be aware of. Again, they do have very similar qualities, but they also have things that are slightly different. One of the cool features as well, if you're creating an ebook on Canva as well, that you can actually link. If you have an affiliate link, you can actually put the link in the article as well, and this whole article or image will become dynamic, so that you can highlight it and click on it So that way someone clicks on, say, a page on your ebook or even your image, and it will go directly to that affiliate link. So you can even do that as well. It's great for the likes of Pinterest pins, or say for your ebooks and so forth, or even Facebook posts, which is pretty cool. Again, you have access to backgrounds, loads of different high quality backgrounds and gradients. You have access to videos. They have a load of video templates, but you can also add in music as well, which is pretty cool. So you can literally create your own animations and videos, and you can even add in some like free and or paid versions of music that you can literally play in the background. So this is actually pretty cool. Again, they just have access to load more features, so you can just literally just play around with it and see what you think. And again, you can also animate different features as well. You can set up different kind of ways to animate certain areas on your templates and so forth. So as you can see here, you can animate the image in certain ways. Now with this here, it animates pretty much the whole image, whereas with Crello you can actually select certain specific features within the image and animate them individually, which is pretty cool. But again, it's still pretty awesome for what it actually offers. Again, whenever you're ready to download the image, you can download it. You can share it to Facebook, share the link or so forth. So again, you can save it as a video, you can save it as PDF, PNG, JPEG, and even GIF as well. So you can create animated GIFs too. The one thing though that is different is when you're saving out a PNG image, you won't be able to have access to the transparent background. Well, actually on the free version that's actually locked out, so you will need to upgrade to the pro version in order to unlock that feature. But again, there's loads of other tools online that you can literally use to actually remove backgrounds and so forth, so you don't have to worry about that if you are on a budget. But it's totally up to yourself. If you do feel like you want to upgrade at any point, you can, and just have a look at them. Like Crello, Canva also has its own affiliate program that you can get started with to promote. But compared to Crello, it is a little bit more difficult to get started. Whereas when you sign up for an account with Crello, you literally have access to your affiliate dashboard straight away. You can start promoting. You've full on access to your affiliate links, so you can literally start promoting the platform straight away. Canva definitely takes a bit more work around to get set up. Yeah, you can sign up straight away, but they don't use their own affiliate program. They use an affiliate network called Impact Radius. So I have an account here. You will need to go in and set up an account and go through certain features and setting up a few kind of settings and so forth to get started. To be honest, actually, if you're a beginner, this can be somewhat cumbersome and you will feel overwhelmed because the platform wouldn't be as easy to get started with straight away. And on the downside of it as well, when you're starting out, when your business, like say if you have a blog or a YouTube channel, which this happened to me at the start when I was starting my online journey, I had no traffic pretty much because I was only starting out and my channel was relatively new. So what actually happens is that the Impact platform will actually lock out your account. You won't have access to the brands tab until your channel or your source of traffic actually starts to become established. The only way they will actually unlock that is when you actually start generating tons of traffic, and when you can actually, when they know that you can actually provide them with traffic or leads or sales. Only then will you actually be able to unlock the brands feature so that you can start going in and start looking for other platforms and brands to promote. But even at that, they have to go through an approval process as well, so there's no guarantees that you will actually get approved regardless. And a lot of places will turn you down because if you don't have an adequate amount of traffic, they won't even look at you. They'll just actually refuse you straight away. So it's just something to be aware of, especially when you're starting out. It takes a bit more, how would you put it, like useful or niggly little processes to actually get set up with trying to promote Canva. But when you do get set up, you're pretty much good to go. But again, you do have to jump over a few more hurdles in which to do so. So that can actually pretty much be a negative aspect as well, especially when you're starting out. But don't let it sway you, because when you do get more familiar with all these kind of setups and processes, especially if you are doing affiliate marketing, you can figure this out. Okay, so we're just going to move on and we're just going to quickly discuss some of the pros and cons of each of the platforms. So first going to look at pros and cons of Crello. So the pros of Crello, you have access to a free account, so you don't have to pay anything. It's totally up to yourself if at any point you want to upgrade. They have a very affordable paid subscription, which is ideal, especially when your business starts to see results and you want to scale things up. If you want to upgrade to unlock extra features and so forth, you can do so. But again, the free account is more than enough if you want to get started. Again, the platform is easy to get started with, like I mentioned. You have access to hundreds, if not thousands, of unique templates that are quick and easy to get started with, literally that you can have anything up and going within a matter of minutes. So again, the same useful templates, there's tons of them now. It does have some really cool animation features that you can animate specific elements of your images and videos and so forth, so that you can save them out. There's no downloading of the software. The platform is cloud based, so you never have to install anything onto your physical hard drive or on your computer. So everything literally works within your browser. So you never have to really worry about your files being corrupted. So you can literally just work as and when you want to, whenever you have access to the internet. And again, like I mentioned, it is easy to get started promoting as an affiliate. So literally once you sign up for the platform, it's very, very easy to get started with signing up. So you have access pretty much to your affiliate link and whatever tools and services that you need to literally just start promoting straight away, if that's what you're wanting to do as well. So now we'll move on to the cons. Again, like I mentioned, because when you sign up for the free version, the editing tools and features can be limited. Again, you'll want to experiment and play around with certain features and see what's for you, and if you do feel like you want to upgrade at any point, you can. Some of the tools do take a little bit of time to get used to. I will admit, sometimes when you're trying to edit in text and add in certain other features, it can be sometimes a little bit on the fiddly side, trying to get everything to display properly. But when you get the hang of it and get around those little quirks, you'll be able to create images and a lot of really cool content ideas in very little time. And downside as well, like I showed, some of the image assets like masks and icons and so forth sometimes don't export properly to images when they're being exported. And again, it's just something you have to just be aware of when you're looking into it as well. But again, if that's not an issue, then you've nothing to worry about. The pros definitely outweigh the cons when it comes to that on the platform, for sure. There's very little to kind of really keep you hung up on certain features and so forth. So ideally, you're good to go and you won't really have anything to worry about. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the pros and cons of the Canva platform. Again, like Crello, you have access to a free account and you can upgrade at any point if you want to. Again, like Crello, it's all online, it's cloud based, there's no downloading of any software to your devices, so you don't have to worry about losing any images or anything bugging or glitching out on you or corrupting. Again, it has a very affordable paid subscription. It does have a few more tiers compared to Crello in terms of what's offered, but again, it's totally up to yourself. You can walk away with just the free platform for now if you so wish. Again, it's a simple enough platform to get started. It has access to loads of its own unique tutorials like Crello, where you can actually go in and it shows videos of showing you step by step how to use the platform. Again, it also as well has tons of useful templates that are unique to Canva as well, that you can literally get started with. And also it has its own unique set of animations and features that you can get started with. So moving on to the cons. The editing tools and features again can be a little bit limited, especially in terms of the free version. The tools I find with Canva, even though they're really good to use, they can be very fiddly at times, probably as much as Crello. So it does take a little bit of time to get used to them, and you just have to be a little bit patient with them. But again, it is what it is, and considering what you have to offer, you can work around it. You don't have access, again, like I mentioned, to transparent backgrounds on PNG images when you're exporting them. You'll need to upgrade to the Pro version in order to access this feature. But again, there's loads of other free tools online that you can literally look at. Again, I'll leave a link in the description to one that is actually really good that you can use as well, that'll actually help you. And also as well, as I mentioned, it's not as easy or straightforward if you're looking to start promoting the platform as an affiliate. It's a lot harder to get set up in that process to promote compared to Crello, whereas Crello is straightforward. You have access to everything straight away. With Canva you don't. You have to jump over quite a few hurdles in order to actually start promoting the platform. Right, so we're just going to move on to my final thoughts. Like, both are excellent platforms that will help you get started, and literally for free. You know, there's definitely no excuse why you shouldn't get started. Whether you're a graphic designer or whether you have no design experience or you know nothing about graphic design, both of these platforms are still ideal, and they're a fantastic entry point for you to actually get started. Especially if you're wanting to create your own online business, or you just want to work for yourself, if you want to work freelance, work from home. You have access to a plethora of tools and templates there that you can literally just create your own business or even your own side nicks or side projects pretty much for free with little to no cost. All you need is an internet connection and access to a computer or a laptop, and you can literally just walk away. So there's no reason as why you shouldn't use these platforms. Again, there are limitations on the free versions, but there's more than enough, absolutely more than enough there to get you going. If at any point you feel like you want to decide to upgrade to the other paid versions in order to unlock extra features, especially when you decide you want to scale up your business or you feel like you're ready to do so, you have access to that there too. And again, like I mentioned, they're the ideal tools in my opinion to literally get started with zero budget, because you have pretty much everything there that you could possibly need. You have access to loads of so many templates for different types of social media, especially when you're doing promotions and so forth. You don't have to worry about, say, sizes or dimensions. You literally have everything there that you need. Again, there is limitations to what you can and can't use, but if you want to do and create something really quick, there's no better way to do it. So I highly recommend you look at it. Again, it's cloud based, both platforms, so there's no installing of any software on your computer, so you don't have to worry about files being lost or corrupted, which is fantastic. All you need is an internet connection and access to a computer and you're good to go. Again, both platforms, as you've seen, are very, very similar in terms of how they're used, even how they look, and even in what they offer. But again, they both have their own unique set of tools. They both have their own unique set of templates and graphics that are unique to each platform. So it's totally up to yourself. And like I mentioned here, I highly recommend both, but it is up to the user in which they like best. You have access to both, and if you can sign up for accounts on both and just use the free accounts, and if you are creating something for a project, or say like even a YouTube thumbnail, banner image, if you can't find something specific that you actually like on one platform, jump onto the next platform and see if they have something on that as well. So you have that freedom to jump between the two if you so wish. So it's totally up to yourself. There is even though the platforms in hindsight are limited, but you're not limited in terms of how you use them or what way you want to use them, especially if you can jump between two. It's totally up to yourself. You may prefer one over the other. One might work better for you for other. One might offer more value than the other. It's totally up to yourself. Again, it's all down to your own preferences and what works best for you. But I highly recommend definitely looking into both of them. Again, if you want to find out more about them and just get started, I'll leave links in the description below, so definitely check them out, because they're fantastic platforms, both of them, to use, and I highly recommend that if you're not using one, at least use the other, or use both. Totally up to yourself. Again, links are in the description, so definitely go and check them out. So that's my overview on Crello versus Canva. What are your thoughts of both platforms? Have you actually used them? And if so, what experiences have you had with each platform? Do you find them really useful or not? Or have you been able to create loads of really cool concepts for your content with each? Make sure to share your thoughts and experiences down in the comments below. So again, if you have found this video here to be helpful, make sure to leave a like on the video. Also subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon to be updated whenever I release future videos, as I will be creating more videos like this here and comparison videos to really showcase a lot of these products and features, to literally show you what you can use to actually leverage and your growth, and to show you what you need to do to actually get started on your own online journey, or even if you just want to just work on the side and just work as a hobby. It's totally up to yourself. Again, a lot of these platforms will definitely help you get started, so there's no reason as to why not to jump in. So if you are looking for an honest way also to get started on your own online journey, and you want to figure out the exact steps and processes in which to follow, make sure to check out the link below this video to find out more. And I will see you all in the next one.